Last week, we researched and designed a mood board in Adobe Illustrator. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to create a professional brand strategy presentation that you can send to your clients at the beginning of your brand identity projects. This presentation will include an outline of the client's business mission, goals, tone of voice, personality, and the mood boards that you created. If you haven't watched this video in the cards, I go step by step on how to create mood boards for your clients. So make sure to watch the video above first and then come back and watch this video. All right, so you've done your research and you've made your mood boards. Now it's time to present this to your client. I have created a template that you can download and use for presenting the brand strategy and mood boards to your clients. Access to the template is in the description down below or in the link in the pinned comment. In this template, you are going to find several pages where everything is editable. At this stage, you should have already had your client complete their discovery questionnaire, so updating the information on this template should be a breeze. In this presentation, we're going to add the client's mission statement, and if they have a tagline, I like to include that in here as well to keep the information centralized. Next, we're going to add the brand values that they provided in their discovery questionnaire. This part should be fairly easy if your client completed their questionnaire correctly. The part that requires a bit more thinking is when it comes to determining the brand's personality, because you are having to actually review, interpret, research, and understand the answers that your client gave to your discovery questionnaire. Understanding the brand's personality is essential when it comes to developing a style and eventually as you're designing the final brand identity. You need to know if the brand is going to be more concise or if it's more masculine or feminine, if it's bubbly or subtle. If you have my template, this page is completely set up for you already, and all you have to do is click on the little circle on the slider, hold shift and drag and drop to the spot on the slider that corresponds with the brand's positioning. So, for example, if your client's business is a bit more on the masculine side than feminine, you'll just drag the slider over to the right and place the circle more towards the masculine side. Okay, now we have the brand's personality completed. It's time to move on to adding in the mood boards that we created last week so that we can present them to our client for approval. Now, I am pausing right here to say that if you have not watched this video on the screen, make sure that you have. This is the video where I go through the entire process of researching and designing the mood boards that we're putting into this presentation right now. A link to this video is in the description down below. If you already know how to research, gather inspiration, and design a mood board in Adobe Illustrator, then keep on watching. I've exported my mood boards as JPEG files, and I am just going to press Ctrl-D to place one mood board onto this slide here. Now that I have the mood board placed, I'm going to create some callouts pointing out specific parts of the mood board, what their meaning and inspiration is, and then I'm going to write a brief explanation on the mood board and how the elements within this mood board will inspire the final brand identity. I might say something like, this mood board includes a vibrant color scheme with bold typography, which goes against the industry standard, making this brand inspiration stand out from the client competitors. Now, I am just going to do this same process with the rest of the mood boards that I have created. The template that I have created for you includes room for 2 mood boards. However, you can easily add another mood board if you need to. All you have to do is go to the Pages tab in InDesign, right-click on one of the mood board pages, and click Duplicate. Now drag this duplicated page up until it's placed with the other mood boards in the document. Now, on the final page of the presentation, I like to remind my clients of the required timeline that feedback needs to be received and where the feedback needs to be inputted, which in my case is in our Notion client portal. Now, let's save this document by going to File, Adobe PDF presets, and I usually use the high quality print preset when exporting. It seems to work really well. Go ahead and hit save, and now your file is saved as a PDF that you can present and send to your client. I use Notion to upload all of my client presentations and to send over final files once the project is complete. This is also where my clients answer their discovery questionnaire, sign their contract, and view their invoices. I'm going to head over to the Project Presentation Uploads module and upload the PDF version of my presentation into the Strategy section of the portal. Once this is uploaded, I like to either text or email my client letting them know that their strategy presentation has been uploaded to the portal and is ready for their review and feedback. I have found that Notion can sometimes be sort of hit or miss on notifying users when something has been updated. So as a safety precaution, I like to just over-communicate with my clients when I make any updates to their portal. Now, we wait for our client to respond with their feedback and approve which mood board they want to move forward with. Now, a maximum of 3 days has gone by if we're following the timeline that is put in place and our client has approved of which mood board direction they would like to move forward with. Now, if you want to watch me take a brand from mood board to final brand identity, then you need to watch one of these videos, or both, to see how a mood board turns into a final brand identity for a client. But for now, until the next video, remember to become the brand and bye!